Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to Java Forever course. We are learning right now variables and constant, and in today's class we will look deeper into how variables are managed in memory. This is a super important concept because it helps you become a good developer. You write very optimal code once you understand how memory is managed. We'll take a couple of real life examples so that you understand this concept very well. Think of, we have learned in the last class that a variable is a space in the memory, right? All the variables you declare in your program is ultimately stored in a memory. So we'll think of your memories as a big hotel, and in that hotel you have small multiple type of rooms here. I will not go into the type of rooms, but let's assume that you have different rooms. Anytime you say x equal to 10, actually we are saying that, hey, I will create a room called x and 10 is going to live inside. So a variable is nothing but the room number, and value is the actual guest that lives inside the room. And that is very important concept. The variable name itself, like x, or you say another variable like y equal to 20. Y is the room number, not really the guest itself, not the value. Y is the room number in which guest 20 lives. Okay. Now, once you use this, when your program is running and the program is done, its execution, the memories is cleaned by Java, so that next time when you run the same program, a new set of memory, new set of rooms are allocated. Similarly, the memory is cleaned up, and when you run another program, then another program is going to take that memory. It's like as a guest, when you check in, you are getting a room here, and let's say in this room Yash lives. Tomorrow, let's say room number is Z. So I say Z equal to Yash. I created a variable called Z, and the value is Yash. So Z is created, the room number Z is created, and value Yash is inside. Now when program is finished running, this variable will be wiped out, even the room is destroyed, and a new room will be created, whatever variable name in the new program you created. Second important thing to remember is that when you are saying x equal to 10, you are creating a room and you are assigning a value. But when you are using x in any program, for example, when you are using a room, when you are using a variable, let's say you say z equal to x plus y. At this time, you will be reading the value of y and reading the value of x. You're doing addition, and then finally the final value will be put into a new variable called z. That means you're reading the guest of x, room number x, reading the guest of room number y, adding those two, and then finally the new value you are assigning to a new room called z. If the z already exists, you will be overwriting the value. Let's say I say x equal to 10, and now you're saying x equal to 20. What will happen in the address in the hotel, room number x, you have 10. When this line of code executes, you have like this. When you say x equal to 20, room x already exists, so guess 10 is kicked out and 20 is moved in. So a variable can have only one value at a time, at any point of time. At this point of time, value is x. At this point of time, value is 20. You can't have 10 and 20 both in the same time for value for the room x. You can have either one guest or some other guest. You can't have two different guests at the same time in the same room. It doesn't work in Java. Now, during the execution of the program, you can have multiple values. Right now, you can see line number 1, you have 10. Next line number 20, you have 20. 10 is wiped out. The new value is 20. Unless I modify, the third important thing is, unless I modify the value of x, it is not going to change. So suppose I don't write this line and I say x equal to 10, throughout this program, x will remain 10. Unless I go and modify and write a new value, say x equal to now 20, and this time now 10 is gone, the new value of x is 20, and from here onwards, x will remain 20. So that's how the memory is managed. This is how variables are managed in the memory. We'll look a little bit more into it, how read and write operation works in the next class. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. See you again.